Witches. So by the title, I'm sure you can see that today we're talking about a potentially, possibly controversial herb, and we're talking about cannabis or hemp. Now, I will not be growing this one for obvious reasons, and I just thought it would be a good herb to chat about because I feel like it's a little bit taboo, but I wanted to touch on it. If you're living in the United States like I am, cannabis is illegal to grow or even possess in like a lot of states. But if you live in a state that has recreational clearance, you can easily access and use this herb in your craft. Now, this is for adults, people who are of age, people who can responsibly use this herb in a magical sense. I feel like there's a lot of taboo on it and I don't want there to be, so that's why I'm talking about it. But I do want to put up like the caveat that I'm not telling you to do like illegal things in order to do witchcraft, because it's not necessary. I did witchcraft for years without cannabis, so we'll get to that in a little bit. Some folk names are canver, gallowgrass, ganeb, ganja, hanf, keef, marijuana, neckweed, takori, and weed, as we all know it. The planet it is associated with is Saturn. The elements are water. Powers are healing, love, visions, and meditation. So if you guys have ever smoked weed, kind of know what I'm talking about, I think. So some magical uses. It can be used, widely used in magic, but due to laws it has become less common since the 1930s. It's associated in love spells. The smoke can induce some psychic experiences. And mugwort and cannabis were actually burned together before a magic mirror to gain visions or aid in meditation. So I do plan on using some mugwort for that stuff at least. Cannabis is, personally, in my opinion, best used by ingesting internally. So this is most often done through smoking or vaporizing, but you can also ingest it in food, though like be careful with that because oh my god. Cannabis will allow you to open up your psychic senses to the divine and aids in meditation. If you can legally obtain this herb, I recommend trying it if that is something you want to do. Just please use it responsibly, and if you're nervous, maybe have someone around with you if you've never done it before, just to kind of like keep you calm through everything, because it can be a little bit disorienting and panic inducing. So now I know I'm talking about it like I have tried it specifically for magic, so that isn't really the truth. I do have my medical license and I have been using it for medical purposes, which if you guys ever want me to talk about that, I totally can. It has changed my life. It is really a beautiful herb and it's herbal magic that I truly believe in. But the cool thing about the fact that like I've used it for that healing purpose, which I think in and of itself is a magical act. The byproduct of it is that through that, I use it specifically for like anti-anxiety and because I have very severe PTSD from some stuff. But because of that, I use it in conjunction with some anti-anxiety techniques, which happen to be kind of meditative. So I have been able to connect with my deities on a deeper level, do some really, really deep and healing meditations. And I truly believe that that herb has helped me with that. So coming from personal experience, I really think it heightens that magical experience. Again, I use it medically, so like I have gone through all of the various processes. I have talked to so many doctors and just been like, please. But if you are interested in it, I really recommend you just try it. If you've already like used regularly, I definitely, would say like, hey, maybe just like try a meditation or something. But I really like this herb. Again, if you can't get it legally, you're not missing out on a whole lot, to be honest. So don't feel bad or discouraged, or don't believe that you can't be a witch, because I practiced witchcraft for pretty much up until this year without it. So yeah, I really recommend it. And yeah, if you have any questions about this, I know this is kind of a touchy subject. I feel like it's gonna get flagged and probably not monetized or anything, but it is what it is. And yeah, I really just would love to hear you guys' thoughts on it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.